Today we're going to be making a Sea Bass Ceviche Tostada. It's going to have some Asian influences and it's so delicious. So I'm using frozen sea bass that I get from Costco. Sea bass is a pricier cut of fish, so this is kind of a decadent treat yourself at home type of meal. I still have the fish semi-frozen because it's actually easier to dice up when it's still a little bit frozen, so don't defrost it all the way. Once all your fish is cut, go ahead and salt it with some kosher salt, and then we want to cover all of the fish with some fresh squeezed lime juice. Don't use the bottle stuff. Go ahead and mix it and then kind of pat the fish down just so it gets covered. I think I used about 10 to 12 limes to get that much lime juice. So we're also going to be doing kind of like a sauce that's Asian inspired. I'm dicing up some cilantro, and then you can either use chives or green onions. These are chives, so I'm just gonna dice these up fine, but I've also used green onions or scallions as well. And then I have a shallot. I'm just doing half of the shallot and then just go ahead and cut as well, or you can also do some red onions. So for the spice component, I'm using 3 Thai bird's eye chiles. I'm using the red ones because I just love the pop of color it adds to the sauce. If you don't want it spicy, you can omit it, or you can do a milder pepper like a jalapeno. So I'm adding about 1 to 2 tablespoons of lime juice and then equal parts of coconut aminos. You can also do tamari or liquid aminos, but I like the sweetness coconut aminos has. Then I'm doing a teaspoon of fish sauce for a little bit of funk and umami. And then go ahead and add all of the herbs that we diced into that same bowl and give it a mix. Go ahead and try it and see if you need anything else. I like it to be a little bit of sour, saltiness, and a hint of sweetness. I'm also going to do a spicy mayo, which is just mayonnaise and a little bit of sriracha. You can also do chipotle peppers as well. So the fish has been cooking for 30 minutes in the refrigerator. You can keep it up to about 2 hours, but longer than that, then it will kind of get too rubbery. So for me, 30 minutes is perfect. Go ahead and drain it. Since we are making tostadas, I don't want too much liquid. So I'm assembling them with the spicy mayo on the bottom. Traditionally, ceviche has all of the ingredients mixed in with the fish, but I'm going to layer it this way. So I'm doing some thinly sliced English cucumbers, and then I'm going to put the sea bass on top, along with some thinly sliced avocado and that herby, spicy dipping sauce that we made. And it's just so beautiful, so delicious, full of flavor. I'm actually going to do one more tostada a different way with the avocado on the bottom, so that way the ceviche can be on top and shine. So you can either do store-bought tostadas or homemade. For homemade, all you're going to do is place a corn tortilla in an oven and bake it until it's crispy. You don't need any oil. So again, I'm layering the cucumbers, and then this time I am going to put the avocado on the bottom, but feel free to do it any way you like. And then the ceviche on top. So if you do have leftovers, you can store the ceviche separately in the refrigerator, but like I said, 30 minutes is a good time to cook it in the lime juice. I just love the presentation of this ceviche tostada. It's so colorful, beautiful, and full of flavor. I hope you give this recipe a try. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.